bars. Didn't even get to bras.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Willie Chimsauce and I am back with another video for you guys. So today I have the next episode in Road to Disc of Returning from Scratch. This is episode 3. If you guys don't know anything about the series, then make sure to go check out the episodes before this so you can get filled in and caught up to all the nonsense and shenanigans that go on in these videos. So I made a lot of progress for this video, or in this video, until this video, since the last video, and I pretty much had to. If you guys don't know anything about the Disc of Returning, this thing is crazy expensive. It's like, honestly, I don't even know what the street price is anymore, because I think the last time I looked at it, it was between like 400 or 500 mil. So I gotta make a lot of money. Now, in order to do that, I'm gonna have to play a lot more, or just be more efficient when I play. So all I've been doing when I log into RS is just bossing, whatever it might be. Like in this episode, you guys are gonna see Bandos, Vindicta, and Corp, which is pretty solid. The Bandos was like a last ditch effort just to see if I could like snag anything, which I don't think it was in this trip specifically, or it might have been this trip. I got a Bandos War Shield and Bandos boots, so it wasn't anything crazy. Vindicta, even though if you don't get a drop, it's still always consistent money. Same thing with Corp. Like, even if you go an hour long at Corporal Beast and you don't get any loot beam drops, like for me, I have my loot beam set to like, I think it's 500k, so it'll only go off if I get like an anti-poison drop, cannonball drop, onyx bolt drop. I never got an elixir drop yet, or any of the sigils. So even if you don't get a loot beam drop, or at least if I don't get a loot beam drop, you still make a little over 2 mil an hour, and that's between like the ores that it drops, and regen bracelets, and runite bolts, and just different things. Just make sure you pick up the stuff. And Corp's like a lot of charms, so that's always cool to have. So that's great, and that's pretty much the same thing with Vindicta too. Like, no matter what, even if you get like shiitake drops and you don't actually get anything that you may have went there for, you're still making at least like 2 mil an hour. And I know that's not like crazy good for, you know, nowadays in RuneScape, but I'm not expecting that everybody who watches my videos is gonna be like maxed and doing rots and virago and like all that kind of stuff. But like, it's cool, like if that's what you're interested in and that's what you're really good at. But I feel like I try to make content that even if you do that kind of stuff, then like you could still watch these series because it might be fun, it might be a little nostalgic for you from when you used to do these bosses or whatever it might be. But I just assume that not everybody can do those things, and it kind of works out in my favor because I'm not super interested in that kind of stuff anyways. One thing I will say though is recently I've been interested in trying to learn rots. I've been trying to, I want to learn Rods of the Six. Now, you guys will see later in the video once I PC everything that if I wanted to get rid of my loot tab and if I wanted to switch some of my stuff around, I could get range gear, and this is where range gear would help me. Like right now I have like a pretty solid melee setup, and I just recently got perks and everything set up on my armor, my weapon, which is honestly crazy. If you guys don't have perks or anything on your weapons or armor, I highly recommend it. I know I'm super late on it, I know it's been out for a while, but it's definitely worth the money that you put into like disassembling things to get these perks. Like I've no matter what I go to now, like I know I don't go to anything crazy, but between Bandos, Vindicta, QBD, and Corp so far, those 4, which are great money makers, like by all means those are great money makers, I've not had a single problem. Like, not that I really had an issue before, but it's almost like you don't need like food anymore. Like, it just helps out so much. And just between obviously my setup and my aura and my scrimshaw, like that's one thing, but ever since I added these perks, it's been like super solid. Just like the extra hit from, I think it's the crackling and the devoted and just the bite, like everything is just so good. Like, it's so helpful, so I definitely recommend you guys doing that. But the good thing is if I go and get my range gear, I can still continue to do QBD, which is fine because although I might not show you guys a lot of QBD, I do it just so I can know I'm making consistent GP. Like, I'll add it in sometimes when I'm streaming, or if it's late at night and I don't feel like doing anything else, I'll go QBD because I know I can just add more loot to the loot tab and just constantly be adding more GP overall. So I can continue doing that. I can go to Arma, which would allow me, apparently Arma can still make really good money because of prices going up on stuff. Like even bucklers are over 2 mil. Actually they're nearly 3 mil now. So I could do QBD, Arma. The biggest thing though would be a Raxor. Now that's pretty much why I want to do that. Between me wanting to do some racks, assuming I don't, you know, fail epically and just die. Although I do have the pet, I got it on 12 kill count, which is super lucky and rare. But I have it, you know, I got it, and I got his little buddy on the next kill too. But I also, apparently I need like a decent range setup, I think, for rots. At least that's what I was told by by a few of my friends. They were saying I need at least like Ascensions or like a Nox bow or something, and then I'd be able to go. I don't know if I need like a mage switch. I know melee is not something you want to do there, but I was told that you can make like anywhere between like 8 and like 14 mil an hour at rots. Now I'd probably get carried super hard. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm probably gonna get carried super hard just because they're really good. Like the one person has like over 10,000 rots. Like that's just insane to me. I didn't know how prestige worked. I didn't know you needed to get 60,000 kills in something for a prestige. Like, can you get 2 prestiges, or is like 1 prestige, like, is that it? Because like I heard one person has 60,000 kills at QBD. I want to know who you are, and I want to see your bank, and I want to see everything. Like, you must have 200 mil range. You must have like everything possible in this game. That is so many QBD kills, and I love you and I admire you for it. I thought I had a lot of kills. I mean, I do. I have like 2,300 like accounted for, but I know before the counter came out, I know I had more. So like I probably killed like at least 3,000 or so or more between this account and like on my noob account too. And like that's a lot of kills, but 60,000, my lord, I want your signature. You are like amazing to me. I love every single bit of your body. Unless, never mind, I'm not even gonna say it. But yeah, so for me, I just had to make a lot of money, and that's what I've been doing a lot of bossing, and just trying to get there as fast as I can. So between me being the person I am, just being like a solo kind of scaper most of the time, like that's why you see me doing a lot of things where I'm just soloing and I'm not really with the team, because I've always just kind of been that kind of guy. Why don't you play Iron Man then? Because that's just a different everything. I don't know, like I like early game Iron Man, but like this like mid to end Iron Man is hurts my soul. I don't know, I don't enjoy that. Like it really hurts my body. But yeah, you know, I'm just really trying to pound away at the GP, trying to do what I can. And hopefully within the next couple episodes, I might be doing bigger and better things. You might see some racks content, you might see some rots content. Hell, you might see me do some telos. Probably not, unless I steal somebody's clip, Kappa, and just put it in my video. But nonetheless, I'm having a lot of fun. This is the next episode. If you guys did enjoy, remember to leave a like down below and leave me a comment of other videos you might want to see. Of course, I'm always going to be coming at you with those topic videos. I'll probably have one tomorrow or something for you, as well as some other cool videos. So thank you so much for watching, and if you don't see me tomorrow, then Happy New Year's, and I hope you have some amazing holidays. Have a great time. Be safe. Don't be dumb. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you later, guys. Peace.